Hello everybody, welcome to today's classic commentary. Today we're looking back at the third round of the FA Cup from 2003. A massive, long time ago, 16 years ago, unbelievable. Where Wolves took on a high-flying Newcastle United in the FA Cup. Newcastle at the time were under the stewardship of Bobby Robson. They were a Champions League team, they were a top Premier League team, and Wolves had just missed out, well not missed out, they'd catastrophically fallen away the season before, and this was the kickstart of the playoff winning campaign in 2003, which you can check back episode 1 of this series and have a look at that game. But anyway, let's get straight into today's vid, guys. So this is taken from the 2002-03 end of season DVD, where they used to have lots of these little clips of people celebrating outside Cardiff, kind of giving away the end of the film. But anyway, here's Wolves' first attack of the game against Newcastle. This is the first Premier League team I think I ever remember seeing Wolves play against. I was 11 at the time. I turned 12 just before the playoff final. If you watched episode 1, you would know that. And here's the first opportunity. Paul Butler rising like a salmon, and Paul Ince, whoop-ow, 1-0, great finish. I remember very, very clearly that people used to smoke a lot at these games, and particularly the big games. And that's what I miss, the smell of a big game. People used to chain smoke a lot, and I really miss the smell of a stressful big game, particularly the playoff games and these games. But yeah, here's Wolves' second opportunity. Colin Cameron, the smallest footballer in the world. I remember him going up against Patrick Vieira in the following season. Paul Ince trying to crack on from about 1,000 yards out and hits it over. Then, great breakaway this. Look at Matt Murray's ginormous throw. I'm sure there must be a touch in between. He surely hasn't thrown it that far. Sean Newton to Colin Cameron. Kenny Miller misses it in the middle, but then Mark Kennedy at the back post sticks it home, and Wolves 2-0 up against the top Premier League team, and nobody saw that coming, really. Although this was shown on the BBC, so there must have been some sort of could Wolves spark an upset? This goal for Newcastle was a bit dodgy, to be honest. A bit jammy. Oh no. Yeah, it was. So Bellamy, I think that's Shearer, and then Genius just following up on the rebound. Just in the right place and the right time, really. But that's the difference between those top teams. Then Wolves give away a penalty. Joe Lescott keeps his hands. Well, actually, he's got his hands up. You can clearly see he's got his hands up. He then demonstrates to the referee that he had his hands up like this. And then Alan Shearer against Matt Murray. I was sure that Murray was going to save it. Gets the right way, but you're not stopping those. There we go. Then this was Wolves' probably stroke of luck. Lescott giving away a free kick here, grabbing hold of whoever that was, Laurent Robert, possibly. Yeah. Then, I'm not sure how he gets put so far forward, but it's right on the edge of the penalty area then. And then, somehow, Lescott gets back and blocks it, and then blocks it again. That would have made it 3-2, of course, to Newcastle, having been 2-0 up for Wolves. Good bit of defensive work there, and then eventually, Lescott with a bit of drama, missing the ball there. And then Wolves winning goal right at the beginning of the second half, really. This is the 49th minute. In from Lee Naylor. Kenny Miller controls it, gets it down, plays it out to Kennedy, swings it in, and then Sean Newton down for George Ndar to tap it home. George Ndar went on a great run. He scored in the third round. The fourth round, he scored twice against Leicester, and then he scored against Rochdale as well. In the fifth round, didn't score in the last round, unfortunately, against Southampton, where we lost 2-0. But that's our longest FA Cup run since 1998. We got to the semi-final. But somebody mentioned it. I think it was Harry Mansell on the Talking Wolves preview of the Liverpool game. We sort of owed a semi-final. We've had a semi-final of the FA Cup in each generation, really, or each decade. We didn't have one in the noughties per se, so this is our last chance in this decade. So hopefully we can, this year's our year to go on at least a decent cup run. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video, and like and subscribe and check out the other videos on the channel, boys and girls. Cheers, bye bye.